Hello there, FairBinaryOptions.com. As you can see on the screen here, we are continuing our Binary Options Academies project with a tutorial, if you want, or with things to be avoided, or with rookie mistakes that traders of binary options are making. So it is, if you want, a combination between money management and what product one is to trade. Now, let's put it in here. Avoiding rookie mistakes. What's the biggest implication in here? The biggest implication is that actually you will end up trading something that you have no idea why it is moving. What are the things that influences that financial product? So in order to avoid rookie mistakes, the first thing to do is to understand what moves the financial product. We all know by now that binary option brokers offer a lot of financial products, or let's say things that you can trade. I'm talking about currency pairs, I'm talking about indices and stock market or individual stocks. So these are the first or the major three areas that binary option brokers are offering, namely currency pairs, which are the most popular ones. Currency pairs. We said then stock indices, or let's say indices and individual stocks. And of course, last but not least, we are talking about commodities like oil, gold and other commodities that are being offered. Commodities. Now, these are the three main groups offered for binary options trading. Now, unfortunately, each and every group, it is being influenced by something else. So if you are trading call or put options on individual stocks based on an economic release out of the United States, and you trade a specific stock, you may be on the wrong side, because specific stocks are depending or are moving on things like dividend dates, things like when important news out of that specific company are being released, and then you gotta look at the earnings calendar first. You gotta interpret the data when the earnings are going to be released, and that is what matters the most for that specific stock. On the currency pairs, on the other hand, what you gotta do is to go and check the economic calendar for those specific currencies and see what's the impact for them. If you trade a currency pair that it is having the US dollar in its components, namely a major pair, and the US dollar driven event is supposed to be released, then definitely that pair is going to travel faster than across, like euro, Great Britain pound, for example. Or when a specific US dollar driven event appears, the thing is to avoid trading a US dollar pair, but focus on crosses. When it comes to commodities, then you gotta understand what moves commodities. For example, gold. What moves the gold market? Supply and demand, namely China, India. When you trade the oil market, what moves the oil market? Supply and demand, oil production levels, oil inventories. Look also for OPEC meetings, OPEC releases. This is what influences market. So this is the first mistake to avoid. Basically, do a bit of research. It doesn't take much time. I mean, if you Google it, it is in a couple of minutes you will find all that information. But it will make you understand more about what you are trading. Let's move on with the second part, with the next things to avoid when trading binary options.